Hiya. Right, so a new update has just dropped for the Habrok HX60 Pros and some other Habroks within the range. So this is version 5.5.128. Now, from the app, it tells you that Habrok V5.5.128 updates. It gives you image 3.0 on the thermal channel with a new algorithm that reduces noise, enhances heat sources and highlights. Supported app connection with some other legal stuff. LRF display and the true hold distance is now displayed in the center of the screen, and it is also giving you this hides after 5 seconds, so no more prolonged LRF display readout on the screen. Also new color palettes within the Habrok now, so you've now got the green monochrome and the red monochrome. It's activated the GPS within the device. Also you can set within the color palettes, obviously you can set that to green and red monochrome, and you can now set 3 preset almost settings if you want. So you can have that for daylight, twilight and nighttime. So if you set your daytime channel, you can have certain images with different brightnesses preset, and you can have like a twilight viewing and a nighttime viewing all preset, and you can change that with the mode button. So for daytime use, if you want it in wide dynamic range and a higher brightness and contrast, you can have that preset and saved. And then obviously when you're out at night, when you don't want it as bright, you can have that preset and saved, and you can change all that by pressing the mode button. First impressions on that with the Image Pro 3.0, it has tidied up the image no end on this. Obviously with reduced noise, it's crispened up everything. So I'm just going to give these a proper run out tonight and see what we've got, and show you some footage as well. So I'll just flick through now. On the menu system is the new layout. So you obviously got brightness, contrast, image style. You've got daylight, twilight and nightlight. So they're the 3 settings I said about. Obviously still smart IR into advanced settings. Screen mode, observation, detection, that's no change. You've got wide dynamic range on that. Laser range finding, you now get different options. You get your true hold distance, you can have that on or off. I don't bother with that on. Increased Wi-Fi size or password Wi-Fi size as it is. Auto screen on and off. Hot tracking, albums, brand logo. GPS is now active. Your compass, how you want it to go off. So either you use it as a USB flash drive or digital. Have it a digital for faster transfer through the app. Auto calibration, defective pixel repair, burn prevention, language, so on, and the rest of the stuff. Now remote access is also active there. I'm not sure what that is yet, but I'll get back to you on that one. You got restore, reset, how much space you've got on there is a new feature. Diagnostic log, and now a passcode. So you can set a PIN number. So if you leave your device down, you can have that as a PIN if you don't want someone else looking through your device for some reason. And that's it. So back into the image style. So if you want to set up an image style, you can have various different options in there. So you can have your brightness, your contrast, have your tone, obviously for the thermal channel. Your sharpness and your wide dynamic range is now available on the thermal channel. So you can set that one preset and then change it to a different style. So see how it's going darker. So at night time, Obviously you don't want the brightness as sharp. You can have that on, and then you get that option, save all these parameters and exit. The image will be displayed in this current style. Okay, take that back out there. As you can see there, you've got my GPS coordinates on display in the bottom of where things are. Your laser information is now at the top center and then disappears. And then if I want to change different modes, that's daylight, everything brightens up. Press and hold, that's onto twilight mode, and then onto night light mode. Obviously within that as well, still got all your zoom functions, your image stabilization, and then onto your thermal channel. And obviously black hot, fusion, your red monochrome there that everyone loves, and your green monochrome that a lot of people like to shoot with. And then back. That's just a quick rundown of the new features, what you've got inside the Habrok now, which will be displayed. So as I'll say, I'll patch some footage through and so just clear up that last one. The pin number that I was saying about is an authentication code, so it'll authenticate to your app. So you'll get a bit like you do when you pair a Bluetooth device. It will pair when you connect it to the app, the site app. You'll get a pin number come up on your screen, and that will come up in your device. You just confirm the code is the same. And do that way. So you can change that passcode in your device. So if you want it as a 4-digit pin that you know and remember every time, you can have that set into there, or you can just wait for the auto-generated one that comes up on the app. So pretty simple, but it's just to save other people connecting to your device as you authenticate your own device to your mobile device.